What are you doing here? Anyways, turns out I made a bit of a mistake with the last video with Dust Up. Yeah, her name wasn't actually Dust Up. She was Jumpstream. This is Dust Up. Look, the instructions told me it was the other way around, okay? So I think this one fits the whole Jumpstream name a lot better than, well, the other one. Still, either way, here we have, well, Dust Up. I guess I'll just go back and rename the video. I'm not going to bother with redoing the entire video just because I got the name wrong multiple times. But either way, here we have Dust Up in her car mode. This is a... oh, I love this car. Yeah, I really do like this car mode. This is based on the Dead End mode, isn't it? We technically already reviewed this mode before with Lightspeed for the Technobots, but that was more of a remold reshell. This is a repaint with new head, new chest and hands. And as you can see, she's in the unified team's color of, well, look, kind of green and kind of red. Little Autobot symbols on either side, and of course the hieroglyphics right there. So that's pretty cool. You got a, oh, I love the seams on this one. They're so, they're so smooth and seamless. Oh, okay, you can kind of make out some of them, but you know, this actually really works, well, as a car, even in this color scheme, which, you know, a lot of people don't like. The only bit of the color scheme that is a bit askew is with this bit right here. See, the common problem that every figure that uses a dead end mode has is that this piece right here, where you can see the swivel, yeah, that's unpaintable plastic, meaning they can't do anything with it. So every time, say if you have like a consistent color scheme going across, like if, like say, Breakneck or Wild Rider, whatever it's being called, you'd have like the bottom bit will be black and the top bit will be red, and then suddenly, this bit will be red. The entire section would just be red, and there's no way to fix it unless you get the rep labels. I don't buy rep labels, so I have a feeling I'm going to have to get mine for Computron and these girls. Still, either way, like the car mode. This is just really cool. So limb modes, you know, just as easy as it was with Jumpstream yesterday. Oh, and apparently in the comics, these two are wives. Okay. I mean, it's not really that surprising. They were already kind of doing, like, gay relationships with, what was it, Chrome Dome and Rewind? Eject? What was it? Was it Rewind or Reject? I just know in the comics, you know, we already have plenty of gay characters. So, Cyclonus and Tailgate are gay now. So, I was like, you know, going from gay robots to lesbian robots, not that far-fetched. But, in a short amount of time, we got a leg, or a shin. But yeah, it's basically the same thing as her partner. So we're gonna go straight to the arm. If we just fold this down, open the back up, and hold that will be the legs. Oh crap! Alright. Okay, you want it so these knee struts are actually faced up, because you have it like this, then the legs won't really go together properly. And then you take this piece right here, just rotate it around, plug it back together, and as best you can, just close up the legs around it. And she's, from what I've seen, she's the left arm of Victorion, so I'm gonna do it like that. Plug in the hand, and this is a, yeah, kind of just like a wife. You know, this is a pretty decent combined mode arm. These two are basically the arms for Victorion, so yeah, they do their role just fine. And yeah, this is the configuration I'm going with. I don't like it with the thing sticking up all the way. It just looks dumb to me. Well, either way, that's it for combined modes. So let's get to robot mode. So, straight out of the waist. So, isn't it weird how lately the IDW comics has been, like, you know, really well received when it was like, okay, I know the Marvel comics still hold a huge a spot in people's hearts, but it's like the IDW comics are kind of like getting a lot more attention, and they're much more expansive with multiple titles, massive character changes. Like in the comics, Megatron's an Autobot now, so it's like, you know, it's an interesting thing, and they do go all the way with it. And like Rodimus repaints his own to look like his Shatterglass version without actually being Shatterglass. And then there's like the Ultra Magnus Power Armor thing, where it's actually a Minicon inside. Well, you know, it's kind of fitting into tradition, but it's still really cool. And again, you know, with the gay characters, they're actually pretty progressive on that. It's like, you know, go IDW. I mean, I don't read your stuff that often, but the stuff I do read, you do good. You do good. And in that rambling, we got ourselves Dust Up, and she looks pretty cool. I like the look of this one. And judging by the head sculpt, I guess she was originally supposed to be Nightbird, but I'm glad they didn't just go with Nightbird, especially since this was eventually repainted into... I can't even say the name. She was repainted into Flo Spade, which to this day is still probably the dumbest name you can ever give a female Transformer. I don't care if she was named after Decadic Odds, it's still a dumb name. But yeah, you know, the Dead End mold has always been a winner for me. I always liked the look of this mold, where, you know, it's all equally proportioned and how it's somehow both, you know, it looks like it can kick your ass, but it can also be really fast. So, which, you know, cool. That's really cool. So, articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint. You got arms are on a ball joint, bicep swivel, hinged elbows, waist rotation, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, and bend at the knee. So, yeah, pretty posable all around. Only thing I do have kind of issue with is her weapon, which, you know, apparently supposed to be a shuriken of some kind. How does that look like a shuriken? Well, like, you got these pegs right here, which obviously could go into either hand. So I guess you can kind of use it as that kind of weapon, and it even fits into her hand like this. But that really does look kind of dumb. The way I like to do it is have it kind of like a crossbow, because I don't know, I mean, you look at this design, you give her, and you try to use this as a crossbow, yeah, it kind of makes sense. And, you know, with the way the thing is shaped, it kind of looks like a blaster, so, yeah, I prefer to use this as a crossbow. So, yeah, that is that for Dust Up. And I am really sorry about the whole, you know, anyone watching this, I'm really sorry about the general confusion about the difference between the names, but nothing matters because this is a sublime little figure. Excuse me, I adore her. I mean, out of the deluxes, she's easily the best one. Not to say much because the other two deluxes are repaints of each other. Yeah. So that is that for Dust Up, and when I'm in the Creative Studio on YouTube later, I'll make sure to change the title names. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later. And if you're interested, please check out my Twitter. The link will be in the description below, and maybe a link to my Blogspot as well, because I do movie and TV reviews there. I'm currently in the middle of writing my review for Kamen Rider XA. Don't expect it too soon because I'm finishing up uni work for this year. It's a whole other thing. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.